Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Ali, and as you guys can tell, I am going to be telling you guys the main vitamins, pills that you need to take before having your lipo 360 BBL surgery. I did tell you guys I was going to keep you guys up to date on my journey whenever something new happens. I did finally get my labs clearance paperwork 2 days ago, so I'm going to be going over there and the type of blood work for the different things that they need. So let's just go ahead and get into today's video.
Wow, 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 whoa, oh. YBB, yeah, YBB. Yeah, I wouldn't trust a soul, cause I know.
So we're just gonna go ahead and start with the main vitamins, pills that you do need prior to doing this surgery. So I'm gonna start with the folic acid. This is a must. You have to take this before getting the surgery. You have to. It's in this bottle. It is 400 mcg. This is what you need to take with your hemoplex. And what the hemoplex is, it's kind of like an iron pill. It helps get your iron levels up, because with the surgery, depending on who your surgeon is, I know like a lot of surgeons are different, but with Mia Aesthetics, they do require for your hemoglobin levels to be at least a 12 to not have to get the cell saver. Basically what the cell saver is basically your own blood transfusion with your own blood, just in case you were to bleed out or anything like that on the table, which I'm sure that no one wants that to happen. So I would suggest doing these. This is also what the hemoplex, the Floridix as well, is what they require to take 30 days prior to your surgery, and the folic acid, as well as when you do take all of this, you want to take it with vitamin C and drink it with some orange juice. So I'll go over each pill and how I take them. Let's start with the Floridix. Floridix is basically a liquid iron. It helps build up your iron faster than pills. You would also want to drink this with orange juice as well. This does not have a bad taste at all. It's not the best. It kind of tastes like prune juice. I mean, it's not really that bad. You only take 10 ml twice a day. Just twice a day. I usually take that in the mornings when I take the rest of my pills. And then with the hemoplex, I take 3 of these jelly pills a day. I do usually take them all at once. This is 85 milligrams. And when I take that, I do take it with the folic acid. You only take 1 of these a day with the folic acid. You don't want to take more than that. The vitamin C, you take this twice a day, and you take it with orange juice, as well as you take this when you take your hemoplex pills. This is what helps the pills absorb better in your body. Drink it with orange juice. Do not take any of this with any type of dairy, because it's gonna counterfeit like everything that you just got done taking. You're not gonna get enough iron in your body from those pills, so you're basically going to be taking all that for no reason if you drink that with any type of dairy. You can't eat dairy before taking it or anything like that. So I would suggest like eating some crackers or something before taking this and washing it down with some orange juice. So now that we have all the pills out the way, I did finally go ahead and get my lab clearance paperwork, which is right here. So the type of blood work that they are requesting is obviously a pregnancy test. You don't want to go under the table pregnant. So if you are pregnant, you are going to have to most likely reschedule your surgery, which is a $500 rescheduling fee. They're also asking for an HIV 4th generation, which is basically to check to see if you have HIV, AIDS, any sexually transmitted disease. I'm honestly, I can't give you guys the answer as if they cancel your surgery if you do have that. I'm not really sure how that works. Thankfully, I don't have any of that. So And then they also require a PTT, a CBC, and everything. And they also check your hemoglobin levels. If you do have asthma, they do want you to do a chest x-ray just to make sure that your heart can take you going under surgery for that type of surgery, because it is a very serious surgery. So they are very, 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 very strict when it comes to these lab clearances, because they don't want to put anybody under the table who has any type of, you know, underlying medical issues, and then when they're under the table, like something happening to them, because then that will fall on me aesthetics, and obviously they don't want that. But that's all that has been going on so far. I have not went to go take any of the blood tests yet, because I did just get this paperwork on Friday and it's Sunday now, so I didn't even have enough time to go and do that. I do know with the lab clearances, you can go to your primary care physician. If you do have medical insurance, I would suggest you to go to your primary care physician. Otherwise, if you were to go to LabCorp or Quest Diagnostics, it is going to total up to $500 just for you to get your lab work done and to get your medical clearance signed off by a doctor. So I strongly advise, if you have medical insurance, please make an appointment with your primary care physician. See if they can just get you in same day or whatnot, because they do want everything returned, faxed back over to them 45 days prior to your surgery. I am on day 58 right now, so I'm definitely going to be on my primary care physician's office ask to get me in Monday or Tuesday of this week. But yeah, I did also go to my hematologist. I do know that I did state that in my last video. I had to go get an iron infusion. So that's how that went. It went okay. I did not end up getting the iron infusion because I've been taking the Hemoplex and the Floridix. So my hematologist doesn't think that I will need the iron infusion. He does see that my iron levels are going up with me just taking all of this. So hopefully when I do my medical clearance blood work this week, my hemoglobin levels are at least at a 12. But that's all the updates that I have so far with you guys. My surgery date is July 13th still. It did get changed back a little bit because I didn't know how my hemoglobin levels were gonna be by July 13th, but my hematologist said that I should be fine. So yeah, this was just a quick update for you guys. Just stay tuned for the next video.